I need food. Perhaps I'll go fishing. Alright, I'm coming. Welcome to Catafly Presents a How to Fish Guide for Valheim. So today we are going to do a spot of fishing forest. This would be random for the map that you're on. So just search Dark Forest and you will find a trader eventually. So I'll just grab a fishing rod and some bait. And we'll go do a spot of fishing. I do prefer to fish in the daytime so that I can see the fish. I have tried nighttime fishing, don't like it anywhere near as much. So we just get on board our boat. I like to fish offshore. Not too offshore. I don't want to run into any sea serpents or any other little nasties that I'm not equipped to deal with or don't want to deal with at the time. Just crash into the wall. Good on ya. So I was supposed to be big enough for this boat. I should have backed up more before I came out. Okay, now we're underway. Let's go and do some fishing, shall we? Now you can fish almost anywhere as long as there are fish, but I've not really found anywhere that doesn't have fish. The bigger the fish, the more fish you get per catch. Just looking for some fish around this area, not too far from home. You notice there that I'm sailing into the wind, so I'm having to paddle rather than have the sail down. I'm not seeing any fish in this area, so I'm going to try over near the hut there in the distance. I did see some there earlier when I returned to port after exploring, so hopefully, oh, we see some fish here now. Here we go, this will do. So you just equip your fishing rod. Bait is automatically selected in the inventory. So to cast, you hold down the left mouse button to give it the strength. The longer you hold down the left mouse button, the further it will be casted. So that was full strength there at 24 meters. You can reel the line back in now by holding down right click. And your person will slowly reel the line in. For fishing at this stage, I don't like to go too far off the boat so that I can see. So we just do a quick cast out like this. Nice and simple. We can see some fish around. This is why I like to fish in the daytime. Sometimes you can be waiting a while before a fish will grab it. As you saw just then, the fish got on. When the fish grabs the hook, you hold down right click until you see fish caught on the screen, and the fish will be reeled into your inventory. We'll just catch a few more. Fish is a good source of food, very easily cooked over the fire like a leg of meat. And just reel it out again. We're at 14 meters. You don't necessarily need to see the fish. All you need to see is that it strikes the lure. And once it does that, you hold down right click again and just reel the fish in until it gets put into your inventory. You can struggle with fish from time to time, and I have found that sometimes the fish will get away. There we go, I've got another fish now. I just reel him in. And I've caught another fish. You can go out into the open ocean to fish. However, in the open ocean you will find things like a serpent. The serpent can be hard to kill and can sink your boat. So you need to be a bit wary of that. You can fight with the serpent using arrows. However, this does not cause a lot of damage if you're on your own. It's recommended to use a harpoon. A harpoon can be crafted by going onto I believe it's a turtle's back, and harvesting items from there. But it is time limited. You only have a certain amount of time to harvest the items off his back before he will dive into the water and disappear. I'm not sure at that stage if he's appreciative of you cleaning up his back or he's very grumpy with you. But a harpoon seems to be the best way to deal with sea serpent. Sea serpent food is also an excellent source of health and stamina, and can be used, if you have it with the cauldron, to make sea serpent soup. At this stage, I don't believe there is any other use for fish other than frying it over the fire and just eating it like a leg of meat. As you can see, fishing can be quite easy. It can be quite relaxing, just listening to the water lapping up against the island or the side of the boat. Casting is easy. Reeling in is easy. Again, that's left click. Hold down left click to get the strength of the cast that you're after. And hold down right click to reel the fish in once caught, or just to reel the lure back in. Don't rely on the animation of the fish for when it's ready to reel in. As you saw with that fish then, it had passed the lure, but I was still able to reel it in. Just watch for the strike on the lure itself. Just like that. You reel the fish in, And we've got another fish. I could sit here all day fishing, and I'm sure that you could too, but I won't bore you with that. Okay, we are done with fishing for the day. As you can see in the sky, the sun is on its downward path, so it's time for me to head back into shore and cook the fish. We've had quite a nice haul today. We have 24 fish in total. Now if you run out of fish bait, you do have to go back to the trader. I'm not aware of any other way that you can create fish bait at this stage in the game, or if it will be introduced at a later point. I'm going a bit crazy here with speed and circling. I don't mind causing damage to the boat at this point because I'm home. The water here is shallow enough for you to be able to swim. So we can jump out of the boat here. I have to at some point remove the block below the boat. All you simply do now is go to your fire, or your kitchen, depending on where you're at in the game and what you've got created. Go in and just place the fish on the fire. It will have a little bit of an animation and play a sound when it's cooked. So if you watch closely, that will happen shortly. There we go. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get updates on future videos. And until next time, as usual, I'll see you later.